Hello and welcome back to S Rank, the only home for video games. As far as I can tell, no one else is doing the whole video game thing here on the internet. Today marks the start of something I said we were going to do a while ago. Metal Gear Solid 2, our trophy hunting run, begins officially today. Although it had started for me many years ago because we were using an old save file. This is the version of Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, that was on the PlayStation 3 HD collection. So I am playing on a PlayStation 3 with one of my DualShock 3 controllers that has good battery life, a good, I would say, 15 times longer battery life than my PS5 controller. So actually, you know what? This won't die on us today. Yes, last time we did Metal Gear, it was Metal Gear Solid 1, the original Metal Gear Solid. We had also done Metal Gear 2 prior. But those were all a part of the Master Collection Volume 1 on PlayStation 5. I chose not to do that version of this game for this kind of stream series because I just want to get this done. And because there is a Vita version, I have my Vita around the corner that can be transferred to. We can send our save file over there. And as far as I'm aware, that does require a server check. As far as I'm aware, you need the internet to do it. And it's not like it's transferring over the Wi-Fi. It reaches a server. So at some point, and it's been long enough, I'm surprised it didn't happen already. At some point, they will shut that down, and you won't be able to transfer. And like, this game is a huge pain in the ass to platinum. It rules as a video game. I love it. But I cannot imagine myself committing to playing that on a PlayStation Vita. I have a Vita TV. As far as I'm also aware, it's not possible to play that Vita version of the game on the TV because they would prefer you buy your PlayStation 3 version of the game. So we're going to be doing that to catch up for what this save file has on it already. I've beaten the game. Duh. I've done all that stuff, obviously. I have basically gotten every trophy related to miscellaneous tasks. I know there is one about knocking out security cameras because I don't believe on the easier difficulties you can do that in one playthrough. So either that stuff carries over on repeats, and like I never did that enough because I had also like started new saves back in the day, or it's just gotta wait till on a harder difficulty to not. I think it's 15. I could look it up, but I'm not going to because that's not the focus. But I have all that stuff done. There's also all of those VR missions. I've done, I think, a couple of those. There are the Snake's Tales. They are side, non-canon what-ifs using the same environments where you play, as Snake through, I guess, alternate reality stuff. There's less than 10 of those. I think maybe around 8 Snake's Tales. That number popped in my head. I know I've played one. I don't know if I ever finished it. This was a decade ago, literally, if not earlier. So, whatever. We have those to do as well. There's also the boss rush mode, which I never started. But the main crux of what we have left is the dog tags. I have the dog tag viewer open. 3 years ago, I actually attempted this as a part of a Summer of PS3 thing I wanted to start over on Twitch. I might be bringing that back this summer. Well, not might. I will. I haven't made those streams public yet, but they're scheduled. I was gonna do that, and we did on Twitch there a stream on Very Easy through the whole thing. So both the Tanker chapter, which is the prologue to the game, and the actual video game itself, the Plant chapter. I missed one dog tag though. I actually know where it is, and I remember why I missed it. Dude got caught in a corner. I couldn't pick it up, and then it disappeared in time. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna play the Plant or the Tanker chapter on Very Easy. Get that dog tag, go to the end, get me reused to the controls and all that stuff and how this game operates. And we'll hop through Very Easy, and then we'll start on Easy because I have all the dog tags on Very Easy for the Plant chapter. I have all 100% of those, and I'm only missing this one here in the Plant chapter, and I know where it is. So we'll then hop to Easy mode, and we will do the Tanker chapter. and then we'll hop to normal and do the tanker chapter. I want to get all of the tanker stuff done before going on to the plant chapter. It'll kind of make it easier for me to get used to the same environments over and over again, and as opposed to doing both, I don't know. It'll just I feel like it'll be a little bit easier. I have, while it's not going to be viewed on the stream here, I've off to the side someone earlier this year, actually, I'm pretty sure, if not, then late last year, made a Google Doc, a Google spreadsheet doc, checklist of all of the guards in the game. And now, well, they do say, oh, yes, it's the Master Collection, but HD Collection uses the same list because it's based off of Subsistence. It's not based off of, or not, Substance, sorry. That was the Metal Gear Solid 2 re-release a year later on Xbox and PS2 versus the original PS2 release. So we're using that same dog tag list. So I have this checklist, and there is like a map on where the guys are, but like I just know what room that they're in, and like there's not many guards in each room. We can visually keep track. We're gonna be fine. This game isn't crazy in that regard. Other thing too, yes, I said obviously the reason why I picked this PlayStation 3 version of the game to do for our Metal Gear Solid trophy hunting series over the PS5 ones because, well, I don't want the server for Transfar to go out, and I just want to get this collection done. I want to put this collection to bed. I have the Peace Walker Platinum. I have the Metal Gear Solid 3 Platinum from this on PS3 and Vita. I want to get this done and put it to bed, and then just move forward, because there is still the PS4 versions of all these games as well on that Master Collection, and we've only done PS5 for Metal Gear 2, and Metal Gear Solid. So I want to catch up. But it is interesting as well. The Master Collection has some changes to how the trophies work. There's a lot of them that are the same, and there are, I don't want to say pros and cons, but there are each list between this HD collection and that Master Collection version of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, honestly, also is the same way in similar regards, has as an easier aspect to it and a harder aspect to it. So the pros, I guess, the easier stuff for Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS3 here is that we do not need to do an actual big boss run. Playing on extreme under like a couple hours, not being seen, not being killed, it is insanely hard, including those boss fights. Insanely hard, but we got to do those boss fights anyway. But like as an actual like, if you die, you have to reload a save. Like there's a big rigmarole to the whole thing. We don't need to do that in this version. You do in the Master Collection version. I say this as if I'm not going to do it one day. We are going to get Metal Gear Solid 2. We're going to get all these games platinumed in every version till the end of time. That's one of my literal life goals, as funny as that is here. What one of the pros or easier aspects of Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PlayStation 4 and 5 Master Collection version is you don't need to get every dog tag. You don't need to do every VR mission. I don't even think you need to do all of the Snake's Tales, and I don't think you need to do the boss rush. I think it is literally just that big boss big boss rank like requirement, which is on extreme, again, all that stuff I said, and getting like 80% of the dog tags or something like that. Something that sounds to me that like you might be able to skip an extreme playthrough for the dog tags. You'll have to play through it for the big boss rank. But overall, I think that would be quicker. There is just that this is just harder aspect to it, excuse me, regarding that big boss rank. So, you know, we're going to not have to deal with the difficulty. It's just a lot of slow tedium. Basically how this dog tag stuff works. I should have explained that earlier for those that don't know this game very well. Every guard in the game, in which this is a tactical espionage action stealth game, yada yada. Every guard in the game has a unique dog tag. It's not visible on their body, but they do have it. This game has a system. There's a lot of cool systems in this game, but this game has a system where if you are able to sneak up to a guard, aka they don't see you, or at least you get the drop on them, and you hold your gun up to their back, Snake or Raiden will say freeze, and then they will put their arms up. Hopefully, sometimes they need a little coercion. Then you need to then walk around to the front of them, still holding your gun up. It's a weird like crab claw controller situation. And then 90% of them will get really nervous and then they'll drop an item. It'll just basically pop out of them. The first item is always the dog tag. If the enemy has like some issues with this, you have to shoot them with a real gun, not a trank gun, but a real gun on like their hand. One of their hands is usually how I always did it, and then that will coerce them into dropping the thing for real. And then we'll probably kill them. I don't think I have a reason not to kill them. I think we can kill them. But regardless, we're going to get rid of them immediately, whether we knock them out or whatever, because we then don't want them to obviously raise an alarm, throw the guards off their cycle, and just take longer. So that will be how we're going to be doing this entire playthrough. We're going to practice through this very easy, and then we'll do on easy, and then normal, hard, and extreme. I highly doubt we'll be able to do all of that today. I do not have that length of time. We're going to get the plant chapter, the tanker chapter stuff, all of that stuff done first, and then we'll do the plant chapter after that. We're going to be skipping cutscenes. I know for Metal Gear Solid and the Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 games as well on this trophy collection, trophy hunting series, we watched those cutscenes. That's because, in case of Metal Gear 2, never played those games. Not really. Not like much. And for Metal Gear Solid, I hadn't played that in literally a decade. So like I wanted to. For this, I have seen these cutscenes so many times, and in true Metal Gear fashion, skipping the cutscenes makes the game so much shorter, positively, like in a good way. I love the cutscenes, don't get me wrong. I think the ratio is always good, except for Metal Gear Solid 4. The ratio is off. Makes that game feel way too short gameplay-wise, and not in a fun way. So we are, unfortunately for the audience that might not have seen this game before, we are going to be skipping all of the cutscenes. So if you need a story explanation on what stuff's going on, I can provide that if need be. But we're going to be skipping the cutscenes. It'll make this go by so much quicker. There are moments where the game takes over and we have to watch anyway. Codec calls we'll have to ram through. I think we can hold triangle to kind of speed through them. But yeah. That is the plan. I'm trying to think of anything else. Once all this dog tag stuff is done, then we'll do maybe the Snake's Tales, and then the VR missions, and then the boss rush. End on a high note for whatever the platinum is. And I will probably, I will, help myself out by transferring to the Vita after every one of these streams. I'm not going to show it on the stream itself. For the platinum, yeah, because I'd have to hold it up to the camera. We'll do it there. Also, one more thing I just remembered as well. I just moved. I have my whole setup set up here, better than what it was previously, which is awesome. Upside and downside, the air conditioning unit is in this room. It is 3 feet away from the PlayStation 3, which is positive because this thing will overheat. But it's loud. And so I have it off right now so that we don't hear it on the microphone. There might be some time in future streams where I say, screw it, I'm sorry. And it'll only be, I know it's only audible whenever I'm talking. The noise gate gets rid of it if I'm not speaking. But it's off right now. A few hours into the stream, we're going to have to take a break. And for me to turn on this AC, I'm not particularly warm right now. It's not that warm, but my PS3, my launch CECHA01 PlayStation 3, which I love, it overheats a lot. I need it to be cool. So we're going to be fine. We could probably last the entire stream without having to turn on the AC. But in a couple hours, we're going to take a break. I'll talk, whatever. But I'll basically to pause the game and turn the AC on and to cool the PS3 down. I'm actually glad that it's close to it. All of the electronics are close to it. My router also gets very hot as well, so I'm cool having them be cool next to the AC. So, that being said, we're going to begin with Metal Gear Solid 2. Let me hop out of this. It is a weird way in which all this works. We're basically restarting a save file over and over again. Oh, and the other thing too, as well. Yeah, we have some music now. And I am going to be monitoring the volume for this. But the other thing as well is dog tags don't count. They don't cash in until you have completed the playthrough. So we have to get that one dude I have, and then complete the entire tanker chapter, which is not that long. We'll be fine. But yeah, so we can choose tanker and plant to actually play through the whole game without any interruptions, or just the tanker, which we are going to do. But we're going to have to complete it in order to actually have that guy count. And I know where he is. His name, his dog tag at the very least, is Stephen M. Driver. So, we do not have to play on European Extreme, by the way. We don't have to do that. Fortunately. European Extreme and regular Extreme are the same dog tags. And the same big boss requirements as well. So, Extreme got changed in the European version to be extra harder. And then in the HD collection, both are an option, which is cool. Very cool. I do not care about having the game be, for this sake here, for dog tags, be like, you know, a good challenge. So yeah, we are going to leave the radar on. We're going to be skipping as many cutscenes as possible. Okay. I think I can hold triangle to skip.
This is...
Oh, it's square. Oh, wonderful. That's lovely. Fast. Because Metal Gear Solid 1 didn't do that.
The mission objective.
Let me lower the volume on my...
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted...
Oh, no, I can skip that. This will be a nice little light way for me to get used to the controls again. I love the way this game looks. Cutscenes and all that are great. They are great. This is a fantastic video game.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Okay, we are in. That's right, you only have the M9, which will be fine for us here. Person, let us borrow one. Tiptoe. Gun without firing. I have to get it. Okay. Quick reload. Yeah. Showing all the dog tags I've collected for the tanker chapter. Very nice. So the guy we need to get... I was holding triangle down because that's how you go into first person. Is not that guy. We can put him this. It is not guy. The guy I need is upstairs. There's also a couple. There's a boss fight in another section as well where. Maybe it was that. The thing was stuck, like, in this corner. Maybe it was him. Oh, I can pick him up. Drop him down. I keep doing this. Wake up. faster. Hold 10 rations on very easy. Very funny. Come on, pal, wake up. What? I waking this guy up. Getting some of my Metal Gear Solid 3 isms stuck in my head on how guards operate, but then also at the same time, dude is on very easy. Up. Love to reload the area. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. Open up the hatch. Go inside. So we'll leave. Yeah, there's 3 guys on the main deck. I'm sure on the harder difficulties there's more, because there is more guys just in general. Hopefully this will reset. I don't know if there's it's like a 2-area situation, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to be like, oh yeah, you just left and came back and now they're awake again. Exactly what's going on. I had the coolant spray that you get in the plant chapter. I could spray them in the face, that'll wake them up. Let's practice on the guy.
Freeze.
Don't kill
Their
me.
head. Oh no. Good shake.
Don't kill me.
If they have anything. They drop it. So I immediately shot that guy. I very confidently said, that's not the guy. And it was the very first guy. And it was him. That's how you do it. Oh. Just have to wait a little bit. Just have to wait a little bit. The number of Z's coming out of his head indicates how much time do I have left. The less Z's, the closer they are to waking up. And yeah, if we had the coolant spray, you spray him in the face. I also remember, well, Metal Gear Solid 3, you can hit them with the knife, very least while crouched while laying down. That would wake them up. I'm trying to remember as well. I guess you could also use the fork. It would be non-lethal. That's later in the game. Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, I mean, we could, I don't know, chuck a smoke grenade at him, the impact. I don't have any of that stuff, though. let's check in on their other end. So yeah, that other guy down there, just see in the bottom on the left side there, he's got 3 Z's coming out. So something's happened where picking them up and putting them down is helpful. I guess I could have been doing that. Got 1 Z now. There are times where I'm going to be playing this game using the D-pad and not the analog stick. It makes stuff like pressing up against walls a lot easier. Like washing his bandana. He drops so quickly that he has to catch up. Anyone in there? Alright, you should be waking up. Okay, wait. Wait for him to turn around.
Freeze! No!
Hold down L1 to keep the gun pointed at him. Go in the first
Please
person.
don't.
See, there's that flash on his chest.
Freeze! Please.
Pick this up. Stephen M. Driver. Alright. The only dog tag I needed for this very easy playthrough on the tanker chapter. So now we're going to just sprint through this game normally. I don't know how big of a drop. We'll do that. Oops. There we go. Getting used to the controls again. It's been 3 years, I guess, since I played this game, according to that save file. All right. There's probably some useful stuff in the lockers. Oh, that's right. There's also a trophy for killing guys with.
Wait, that. It's the
Steam pipes. We can do that in the next kind of section here. Not this section. There's a section down below with a lot of steam pipes. Using a real gun, not the trank gun, we can, with timing, have them hit them. I need to look up. I don't even know if I have that trophy already or not. But we can do that. While we're at it. The cool thing about the original, like, kind of demo trailer stuff is, yeah, you can, all the physics on all this stuff here. Cool, you have the bottle breaks in different spots, and, oh, look. You know, there's, look, this ice bucket. Look, it's sitting there, and you can shoot it, and it knocks the ice off, and then all these ice cubes slowly melt, aka they shrink. But the ice cubes that are closer to each other are losing heat less because they are closer to other cold objects and therefore melt slower. And that's such a dumb little detail that I love. That's like, yeah, of course. Of course. And very easy. I think any body shot knocks him out. Maybe not on the hands. Let me in. You have to go down the other set of stairs. I'm using the D-pad a lot. No. Oh, we go Gotta go up first. Trying to put my memory to test here. That's right. Not a very good ship. We'll leave it at that. Uh-oh. I do that with that, I'll just put this back. Great. Did we go up first? How did it work? I remember going in there first. Oh. Well, we're already out here. I forgot about the center stairs in the lounge there. So that's what we do. And pretty sure that's it. I don't care if we get caught or anything like that. And I guess on very easy, alerts don't transfer. Well, I don't think he called one. To be fair, I don't think he called an alert. I'm very excited for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, Delta, coming out August, I think is when it is. We're definitely going to go for that. Obviously. Yeah, go up here, we get the box, oranges. He wants you to know that there are shadows.
Is there somebody there? Who is that?
Hey, you can see me. I thought I was around the corner enough. Oh well. Yep, there's a camera. I don't think you can shoot out the camera with the, not with the trank gun, but we can go underneath it. Right. And you can shoot all the fruit in here. Watermelon. I think these are more like squash. Pumpkin. Oh. Let's see that guy. You can't shoot out the security box with the M9. Nice. There we go. There's miscellaneous stuff to pick up in all these rooms and whatever. Straight into the boss fight now. And obviously, after this playthrough, we are going to slowly and methodically, you know, take out every single guy to get their dog tags. Speed through those. We will be getting the USP after this boss fight.
I've
Aiming
been with
with
the
the
unit
D-pad
since
with
I
a
was
gun,
born.
first
I
person,
grew up on the
very
battlefield.
slow. So I
Clubs,
will be using the
and
analyst.
victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Yeah, at some point she will point the light that I shot out at the camera, making it very hard to these are like acrobatics. There we go. Floppy on my part, but whatever. She does have a dog tag, by the way. Her and Snake have a dog tag if you move their bodies. We have hers already.
On it come.
Did she have anything after? Oh. Looks like these are all of the things you can shoot out. USB bullets. Another box we can get. I feel like getting it over here. I like it. A good test playthrough to get all of the controls acclimated to before we hop over to easy. Box 2, flat box. So you can be outside in the rain and people will be like, oh yeah, it's wet. That's it. They won't look inside the box because it's a wet box. So now this happens, stuff is moved around. We can go down into the lower decks. No suppressor on the USB. Forget where that is. Tinker chapter. That won't really need it. I am curious about some things. Give me a second here. Curious to see if I actually did get the kill someone with the steam pipe. I don't have the destroy 15 cameras. There is a trophy I forgot to mention for beating the game without entering alert mode, but you can use the stealth camo for that, so we'll be fine. I think I got the steam. Yeah, kill 5 enemies with pipe steam. Alright, I already have that. Never mind. Which is great because that's an annoying setup. Like that. I want it to fall into the loading zone. Okay, let's shoot out this camera. I'm pretty sure this stuff carries over the end of every save file saved. You pretty sure. Crashing. I like how you can see outside. Like, obviously it isn't the literal same area, it's a dumbed down version. You can't, there's no rain, they just have that, you know, slick effect going on the window, and there's less geometry, yada yada yada, but still cool nonetheless. We should be able to go downstairs now. I think it's not these stairs. I love doing that. Oh, you don't fall into the loading zone. This then brings us down into the hold, engine room, whatever you want to call it. Engine room starboard. So, one side. Look at Raven.
Raven?
Oh no, just a toy. I want to know, like, how that decision got to be made. It's such a dumb, goofy little thing. Oh! And I think I had this guy fall off the ledge. I bursted a very easy run here. That was annoying. Again, we're zooming through this, quite frankly, because we can. No need to pick up all of the dog tags. We'll play a little bit riskier with the ledge and stuff. The original, you can quickly unequip and re-equip your gun to reload it. Stupid, but I love it. Oh, a guy comes out there. Dude, I thought there was something in there.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room.
Now, do they get confused?
What's going on?
Yeah, they do. Because that's how this game works whenever they, they go to call for help or do, like, a status report and you interrupt them. I just wanted to know if, like, that kind of canned thing.
The situation is normal.
She's a mooch. If that kind of canned, kind of call there just the
It was
one?
nothing. All clean.
I guess very easy only has one. Oh, we could shoot the. We could have shot the flower. We could have shot them.
Nothing was wrong.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Though there are a couple guards. That guy. They don't have their flashlights on, which is. That guy won't hear you. Too preoccupied with his guy asleep there. Woke him up. Back to sleep. About to get into a shootout, which is, I guess, a boss fight. It's kind of internally categorized as like an encounter, like a boss fight is. Use the analog stick to aim, not the D-pad. Unlike kind of Stinger missile and what's it called? What was it called? SG-1, the sniper rifle, the Metal Gear Solid 1, which was easier to aim with the D-pad. This time, it's actually easier to aim with the analog stick. It mainly comes down to the speed in which you can move. Easier, obviously, because we are on very easy. It's a long skip. Oh, because it was going into a codec call, right? So it needed to. I love being able to skip all that stuff. I don't get me wrong. Love the story and all that stuff is the best. But for the replay value, being able to be
Snake.
like, I just want to skip all this stuff much faster than the original. Look how fast that went. Awesome. All right, there are guards here that you need to get dog tags from. And fortunately, for this very easy playthrough, we don't need to do that. There's a few. Oh, that's right, we need to take picture.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all
One
over
of
the world are no
maybe
longer a
two,
threat.
but one of the guards that you need to get the dog tag from is on a ledge further down. That's the only way you can get to. You can take a photo of the guy in the other pants.
At the moment,
Or,
every
yeah,
industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Very funny that you can walk in front of the projector and have
They are all
everyone
working on
caught
deploying
off
their
guard.
own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike
What was I gonna say?
capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Drop that guy.
Snake,
Come
you
along
okay?
here. Crawl over.
Snake!
Crawl over.
Snake!
It's faster to run. It's faster to run. What was I gonna say? The
We
grip
initiated
gauge.
development of Metal Gear Ray
I
as a
guess at
countermeasure to
full
these
health
pirated
you can
weapons
just
forces.
make it across,
The
but
only thing that can stand up to a
we
Metal
might
Gear is,
be
of course,
increasing our
another
grip
Metal
gauge.
Gear.
Maybe it takes a long time. I did a test video to make this layout for the stream here. I opened the plant chapter because there's a lot of codec calls right at the beginning of that section there, right? And you're immediately put in the room for the plant chapter that is the easiest to do your grip gauge training in, because you're over water. If you fall, you land in the water. You're fine.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to
So anyway,
compete with
I
the
have that
US's
recorded
nuclear strike
footage, and I don't know,
capabilities.
it feels like it's 15
The world
minutes
is about to see a
of
swarm
just
of these
doing
Metal Gear
pull-ups over and
derivatives.
over to train that grip gauge. Not fun.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of RAID. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure
know why
from
they
Navy
do that.
brass, especially those
My
with
favorite part
submarine
about
and
this
air
whole,
background.
well, I know why for a gameplay standpoint, why they swap the
Not to
projectors.
mention interference
But I don't know
from
why
major players.
in this,
But this project is vital to the
real
Marine
scenario
Corps.
here, why they
The
do
enemy
it.
is sometimes closer to home
But
than you think.
I do
gentlemen.
love that there's timers
Always
going
bear
on,
that
because that's
in
the
mind.
estimated length of his
This weapon
but at
will
the same
render
time,
all other Metal Gears obsolete.
it's an
Nations
estimate.
building up their own Metal
Like,
Gear
that's
Force
not
will think
literally how
twice
long
about their
it'll be.
nuclear strategy,
And it
in
goes
light of the
over
military
because he
dominance
stops
spelled out
to,
by Ray.
Stops
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
do some stretch
We, the
breaks.
Marine Corps, will play a
do
central
some,
role
like,
in its
look up,
military
look left,
affairs.
look right type stuff, which will throw you off. So it's kind of goofy and fun to actually wait long enough to have that happen. It's just fun. What's up, Brett? How's it going? How come no one noticed you? Stealthy.
You're all.
All right, we need to take photos now.
Ours is not the
really care
only
for this,
military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
I
It
forget.
cannot be more
can
different in
we
nature from the Navy's.
the tranquilizer
Theirs is
gun,
a program that will add
Knock
fuel
out
to
the-
the uncontrolled fire.
right? We can shoot, I think, with the tranquilizer gun to knock out the Marines, but I don't know if that wakes them, if that like alerts other people or not. I'm not gonna do that. What game is this? We're playing Metal Gear Solid 2. You can see down below the information about the stream. We're playing on a PlayStation 3. Like, subscribe, share. S-Rank, the only home for video games. I like the 3 password guesses that get shown in this boot-in sequence. There is, I need to download it. What you're about to see here, this whole kind of overlay cool computer thing, was apparently they made a Windows
So, any
desktop
codec
overlay.
moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Didn't think
is it
Gorlukovich was
saving?
involved, of all
Do
people.
I not need to take the photos because it's pulling them from my save file already?
We need 4 images. One from the front right, the
Oh, wait.
front, and the front left,
No.
and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
Right, never mind. That photo is saved
There are
on there already to
nuclear
teach you how to use the
proliferation.
camera. Never mind.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to
We
derail
need
our own
photos
raid
of
project. But I
Metal Gear
promise
Raid.
you that they will not succeed.
Anyway, that whole like no, yeah. Save this. A long process as well. That Dr. Hideo Kojima. There is. I know the camera stuff is a little bit finicky. Very finicky. So I'm actually going to see if this front left photo counts.
You must be tired.
I think it does.
Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Log back in. Ability programmed image telegraph and sure.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Huh? You haven't taken a single photo. There's no point in using this terminal if you don't have anything to send.
I took photos.
We need 4 images.
Am I using the wrong camera? Hold on. Oh.
Left.
Oh. That looks a lot more correct.
Down.
This looks like how I remember it. Yeah, because there's a
Front.
limited number.
Up.
Good.
Okay, Snake said good.
Right.
Actually.
Let's continue.
Oh, it's a fire pole.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Front,
As a
left.
soldier, I know
Right.
that is my
And then
duty.
the Marines logo, I guess, to prove that.
Metal Gear
they're
Ray
vulnerable.
is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Good.
Takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to
Why are all
guard.
these guys in their
I'd like you all to
underpants?
think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
I think we need to. use this
George
room.
Sears surrendered his presidency
from-
in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the fate.
I forget.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure.
Not gonna make me restart the whole thing, is it? Right?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Right? We don't have to restart.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Yeah, let's upload these photos. If you like some. We gotta find the Marines logo. It's on like the arm thing. We need to get up higher, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... I'm sorry, you need to take another one. The next image
You would
is...
find it funny.
Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, what am I seeing now? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. So, what's the last one gonna be?
Yeah. Right. Alright.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled
Fifth
fire
boss
of
of Night
nuclear
Rain, isn't there like
proliferation.
8?
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Ah, there's the Marine logo.
Good.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Yeah, the timer is not as long as it actually shows. Yeah, I'll get Night Ring eventually. Be this Friday. Depends if
Looks
I can
like
get
I
it
have your
for
photos
not
now. Let's take a
MSRP.
look. The first image.
And this was it, by the way. This is the entire tanker chapter. We just did the
We,
whole
the
thing.
Marines, will lead the charge.
There's a lot of cutscenes here, and then the game proper begins because this whole chapter is just a prologue. So I actually do need a pee. Once this is all said and done, we're gonna take a little break, a tiny break, run to the restroom, and then we will start it on easy and go through for reals, and get all of the dog tags. That's easy.
You don't.
Got to do it for every single guy. Okay. Flying squirrel. Yes. We're gonna double check the dog tag viewer just to make sure that it actually saved that dog tag, or if there's something I need to do that I'm unawares of. Forgot about the digital camera that you get as like an item you can find. That for those first couple photos. Okay. Special dog tag viewer. Gotta load the save file. And it's red because it's a completed save. Their game first. Anchor. Okay. Then M driver is accounted for. All 100% on very easy. Now we're going to do easy. There is a total of 25 jabronis we need to get. 25 jabronis. Let me take a break. Quick 5-minute restroom or less. I will return. BRB. Okay, welcome back. We're gonna play through it on easy now. The same thing we just did. Should be simple, right? It will still be easy, theoretically. We're gonna be loading the game, not going to be hitting new game, which is confusing because we are starting a new game, but we're loading our completed save file to then begin a new game. We're going to do the tanker on easy. It took us 45 minutes. It took us longer because we have to hold up every single guard. And yes, as a reminder, very easy is done across the board. Doing easy, normal, hard, and then extreme. You do not need to do European extreme. It has the same dog tags as regular extreme. Even radar type 1 on because I don't care. Holding up every single guard. Gotta get the dog tag off of Olga after we defeat that boss fight. There are some missable guys here. But I'm basically looking at, okay, the same 3 guys on the deck of the ship, as there was on very easy.
This is Snake.
They have different dog tags. Again, every difficulty has a different set of dog tags, even if the guards are the
I'm
same.
at the sneak point.
They add guards
Everything
the higher
going
the
okay?
difficulty, but
Stealth
still,
camo's busted.
new
Landing
sets
impact.
every single time. All right. We can do it.
The mission. All right, let's look at your gear.
Forgot why we have sunglasses? We unlocked something by getting all
We need
these
to get a
dog tags.
fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport,
Also,
aren't they some kind of
forgot to,
military
you can,
commandos?
move
Not
around
necessarily.
in
It could be
codec.
the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake.
Do it. Holding up every guy. We have far less ammo. Oh, wait, there was a ration. Ration is gone. Ration's only there on camera.
Freeze.
Head. Little freaked out. Name or his dog. His dog tag. Pick it up. Justin P. Verrier. Justin. So I'm physically checking these off on a list. And I thought about having that list be visible for you guys, but it's not that interesting.
Freeze.
But pull this guy out from that corner, because that corner, well, this was the guy that I said I never got on very easy. And the reason was because he dropped his dog tag in that corner, and I couldn't do it, and then it disappeared. Michael S. Futter. Check him off. Got him. Alright, sorry. Moving on. One more guy up here, and then we'll enter into the ship itself. Give him a second to wake up. Position him better.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Produces a dog tag. Okay, Ryoichi Matsumoto. Sorry. Alright. There is one guy on the navigational deck wing. He is listed as next. There is a guy on deck A cruise quarters. Guy on deck B cruise quarters. Guy on deck A cruise lounge. There's actually 3 of them. Go on in. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Right, this guy. Gabe wants to show you about shadows.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes, we need the USP, so we'll have to come back. Ooh. No, we need to come back. These guys are missing. Need to come back. This door. One here. We'll let this go. Oh.
Freeze.
Okay. Get him to drop his name tag, dog tag. Kai Udo. Here. Got that guy. I don't think we can go through either of the... Over here. He's only going to be patrolling that tiny section, it looks like. God, these are some 2,000 ass sunglasses.
Who's there? Who's there?
What?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup
No, go to sleep. Wait for them to cool off.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. A backup team is on its way to the stairs. Stay sharp.
We do want them awake. Want everyone awake and everyone to leave. Back down to start listening to music again. Oh, come over here. Okay, good. Good. Okay.
Guard team, stay alert.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, so there's a window of time there. We can hold him up, drag him.
Freeze.
You. Here.
Don't kill me.
Pull him up to the face. Shoot him in the face. Okay, we got Takumi. Who's Takumi is number 9. Okay. Now this guy.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yeah, I guess I have to come back for you. We need the USB. Here, right?
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Hey, David W. Pelster. It's the Pelster. Can't get that guy until we have the USP, because he won't give up his dog tag until then. But I know he's not completely missable in that regard. So, the weird thing too about using the D-pad to move around is that since all the base buttons are pressure sensitive, you can walk with the D-pad by lightly pressing, and heavy walk, or like, you know, run with D-pad if you press it in all the way. That's all D-pad movement there. Crashing. Alright, now let's go up the stairs. Okay, come back for this guy and the guy downstairs. Get the USB. Take out this oh, we gotta wait until we have the USB to take out the camera, but we'll do. That. Up the stairs. Crash in there. There's a few guys up here we'll get. Be a little annoying and tricky, but we'll get them. The guy appears after we grab a box here. Decides to walk over here. Wait for him to finish. Doesn't. Oh. No.
It's the enemy. I need help.
There's the box. I'm in a box. Oh. I love the intrusion stuff that they have.
Was there a noise just now?
What was that noise? That was you shooting stuff.
Clear.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Backup squad to deck D. Guard at the galley area.
Freeze.
He took the box off, and I can't get it because it's behind me now. Ay, ay, ay. Cold. Alright, let's move this guy into a more accessible position. Picking them up and putting them down over and over again.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Could have shot that. Do I need to reload this area? 'Cause I feel like there was more than one guy. I know there was more than one guy. Pardon me. I gotta go. cold is going to be annoying. I will just say. All these bullets in here. Well.
Whoa. There's somebody there.
Alright. Hopefully we have reloaded that area up here. Hopefully everyone's back to normal. Need to hold up these guys. And this guy is still here? Right, well, he should be awake soon. Hope we can get that other guy. I don't know if that guy is gone. And I have this list here that says who's missable. And, not.
Freeze. Huh?
Drag him here. This.
Don't kill me.
Your dog tag. There we go. All that for Carrie. C. Carrie J. Schwartzman. Alright. Yeah. There's these lasers. This. Irrational. Dude, we're gonna be doing this boss fight several times, I just realized.
Shalashashka has landed.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the... Oh! I have no one. Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
It's a pretty big, like, perk box for the shootable object.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
I have enough rations. Dranked out of a orange. So slow. Right in the neck. It's cool. You can see like the trank darts where they are, where they've been shot on the body in this game. It's just cool. So many little tiny details.
Otacon.
It still to this day is like, yeah, not a lot of games do that. You know what I mean? Want that. Alright, we gotta pick her up. And for drop her name tag. Olga. Okay. There is a guy who appears. I want to go up. Right here.
Freeze.
I did that because he went for his gun. Yeah, wait for him to look up. I have the USP. I could have like shot that dude in the hand. You know what I mean? Okay, stop. You know. I don't have any ammo. There we go. And 3 where you can then like start patting on their, or maybe it was 4 where you can down enemies, keep like smacking them, hit them and drop them. Check up here. Number 2. Oh. A little weird that in order to move while aiming and shooting, you have to hold down the L1 button. Otherwise, by default, you're planted in place. But faster. I love the splashes of rain as you turn. What if we get them wet? I didn't need it, actually. Oh, because this guy went for his gun. There's gonna be a lot of moments like this in this playthrough, by the way. Lots of moments like this. But in the plant chapter, once you get that coolant spray, you can wake them up faster. We just don't have that here. I take photos of them. Do that. Pick up. Pick up. Man, it is out. Up. Down to 3 Z's. How's it going? I got Peace Walker a couple years ago. It is a grind, you are right, but I did it in waves, so like it wasn't one full attempt at playing that game. It was like a year in between, that type of stuff. You're grinding a lot of the same 4 boss fights, 3-4 boss fights over and over again. And is the multiplayer still active? Like, can you actually? Because there are some multiplayer trophies, obviously for the co-op stuff, but even just like the deathmatch mode or whatever. Huge hassle. But that was my first Metal Gear Platinum. Oh, right, it's peer-to-peer. Okay. Weird. I'm used to a lot of fighting games being peer-to-peer, but not necessarily, you are the host for a lot of players types of games. That's good, at least. One reason why I'm doing this PS3 version of 2 and not the Master Collection version is because I don't know if Transfaring uses a server or not. I don't think it's just transferring your data to the Vita over Wi-Fi. I think it pings a server to validate it. And so I'm getting this done now before they rightfully, understandably, I guess, yank that. Just yank that first. Okay, here we go.
Freeze.
Hey. No. See, that's what you should have done the first time. Went for his gun. Hey, I went to go beat him.
It's the enemy. I need help.
I wanted to not kill him. Only need a reason. You don't need internet for transferring? Really? I thought it... Really? I could have sworn it used the Wi-Fi. I don't even think it used, like, any local wireless for that stuff. Weird. Alright, there was two cameras we can shoot. We'll need that trophy. And then there is... Get this guy. This guy we already got.
Who's there?
Slowly back up.
Who's there?
Now he's gonna go all the way around here. Love it. Because he obviously doesn't want to walk through the bomb. Okay, that guy I don't have. One of these two guys I don't have the dog tag. Left.
Who's that?
Damn it.
Enemy sighted. Requesting.
It's the enemy. I need help.
It's been 3 years since I last played this. Okay, those guys are asleep. Slow grind this way. Let's open up the box. Oh, over USB. Huh, I guess I never thought to do it that way.
Stop.
Weird. Well, if that's the case, that's great. That, that's right, they shoot the box. They shoot the box. Pick up the box, or they're gonna be like, no, there must be nothing in there. Yeah, I have the Metal Gear Solid 3 Platinum for PS3 and Vita done. That a few years ago. Apply this. Right. So put this guy, that guy, leave for a while. I guess we just find a place to hide, wait for the stupid time to run out.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Backup squad to D.
Keep using the D-pad to aim, just slower. Might as well sneak over here. These guys are just dazed. Yeah, so they're gonna wake up soon. I want to drag this.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Backup squad to Deck D. Guard the galley area.
I need to hide. Yeah, they're gonna wake. I should have dragged them over. Good. Good.
There's somebody there.
Well, okay, he's gonna die. Whatever. We're basically reloading this room by dying. Maybe that's the
Stop
ticket.
kidding around. Snake?
Okay, let's do this for real and fast. Feeling for fast?
Who's that? Enemy sighted.
Oh, wow.
Requesting.
That's how we're doing it.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Who's there?
I guess I could shoot the thing, but I don't have a suppressor on the gun. When's the other guy gonna show up?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Damn, he was the guy I already had. Get the other guy. Get the other guy. Saw him. That's the guy. Just immediately leaves. Alright, first things first. Get out of the way. Need to be fast with this guy. I think I vaguely remember that being the case before. One of these days, that camera's trophy will pop up. Don't need to go all the way in there. We can kind of hide here. I don't know if that guy comes in once per like load of the room or if it's on a set timer or what, but we need to wait for him. Wait for him. Damn, that's the holdup. If I go up these stairs and back down. Did I ever get this guy? I don't remember, and I didn't click the thing, so I don't know if I did or not. Oh, I did. I remember. I remember now. Now that we destroyed the camera, we can actually go around the other side. To wait. What was this room called again? Down in here, this is the Deck C Crew's quarters. Okay. Deck D Crew's quarters. Oh, he only appears when you enter the storage room. Down where the box is found. Pause and enter. J. Schwartz. The other guy who appears is Danilo Northeast, just NE is his middle. Carbone. Probably overthinking it. Dude probably just is not showing back up. Also... that note. Do I just need to come back after a while? At it? I guess that's what we'll do. We'll come back after a while. Now there is one guy in... oh, there is a guy here. We know that. Definitely wants to be shot. In order for him to give up his dog tag.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yeah. Oh, E2, so violent. Okay, got him. Cruise Lounge. There should be that one dude there still. Guess not.
Freeze.
But he might appear later. He was the music guy. He'll appear later down in like the tunnel downstairs. We already got that guy down there. Yeah, never turn those notifications off, whatever. Oh, it's big pain on PS3, I'm pretty sure. Alright, now let's try... try getting this guy again.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Pretty sure this is the guy we already have a dog. It's good. Because now he's out of the way. Yep, and the other guy's coming right now. Perfect.
Freeze.
Beautiful. Drop that. Yep. Danilo, Northeast, Carbone. Sure. Okay. He's dead. I think we needed to go out here, right?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Chase. We got that guy already. Right, bitches, I forgot. Forgot this game did that. Well, I guess we want to go back in. We want to go back in. I'll get the layout more and more set in my head on where guys are and what we need to do. That's also why I wanted to do all of the tanker first, and then do all the plant stuff, so that like we're like at least remembering.
Freeze.
Name guy, but whatever.
Help! Freeze.
Right. One more thing I want to try. That guy only appears if you approach from this side. It's because they want you to have the angle of seeing him on the stairs jamming. Get him to walk further away. Head.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Matthew W. Hunt. Perfect. Okay. Deck 2 port. That's where we are heading next. Right? Down this way. These boxes are... That's right. Engine room. Okay, I guess we're skipping deck 2 port. Okay. One guy who only appears when entering.
Raven. Freeze.
And that was the guy. That was the guy. Nice. Okay, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys running around down there. There's that guy who's like, hey, I repaired the engine. I killed him, so I have to die.
Snake, you okay? Snake!
That's
Snake!
This is bastard.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Freeze.
William N. Bruce. William. These guns just stink.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
Okay, okay. Who is this? GN. Other two guys are on the other side.
Freeze.
Don't kill me!
Luke. Street Fighter 6. Everyone's favorite. Alright, last guy, he is up there. We see him. We hear him. Let's save his dog tag from him. With game rules, it is very finicky and it takes me more time
Freeze.
than I think it should to reacclimate.
Please don't.
And it's one of those things where, like, it will take modern players a lot of time to acclimate to at all. Okay. Those guys are done. Where is deck 2? Hold on. Oh, deck 2 is after the engine room. It's just, it's listed in like the numerical order as before the engine room.
Freeze.
TNA weeks. Excellent. All right, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. There's 2 guys that are in hold 1, hold 3 that you need to have grip level 1 with full health, which we do, or grip level 3. So we should be good, right? I like how they put USP ammo up here as kind of a hint of like, hey, stood up here.
Snake!
There we go. I actually do like these segments. I like the sniper segment that happens much later in the plant chapter with having to shoot the boxes. On the harder difficulties, there are some insane spots that they put them in. It's just neat. It's a neat little, like, I guess, break in the action.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
We'll see. Run around.
Freeze.
Okay. Adam Lloyd. He has night vision goggles. That's why he didn't have his flashlight out. He didn't need it.
Freeze.
Don't kill me. I hit him. I need some backup gear.
Understood. Search team, head to deck 2 immediately.
I think his name. Good eat calm.
The subject.
Alright. Forgot that you can do the movies and girls. Does the alert stay on the whole time? Because they eventually have to manage to get it. might just let him kill me. Get to go do this. Or, no Alright. Ready to go.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint pass.
You're not using
All non-essential
what's it
personnel
called?
report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
suppressor.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Freeze.
Just in case, and I'm not seeing the flash on their chest there. Just in case. Guy.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Take it.
Nothing to report.
Freeze.
No! Please don't.
Yuki. Aoki. Alright. The remaining 5 guards are in the Marines section. We'll go through this shootout. We'll get in there and start it. 2 of them to hold, 1, 3, and hold 3. Hold 3 is where I look your ratings. You don't need to watch. That's great. All right.
Snake, are you...
You're all familiar with the shadow...
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this.
Okay.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
What's going on?
That's why it was
Snake!
depleting very fast.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat.
All the way over.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
Just apparently just
and it
barely
will be the
make it
Marine
over,
Corps
so
and our Ray that will
we will
accomplish
see.
this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Holding the thing down. What the fuck? I was holding down the button. Yes. Oh, it's gotta take forever to load it.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up...
Snake, what's more? Snake! Snake!
I also didn't swap the gun over. You do not want to be firing that USB.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Okay, this is Marco. This is Marco.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nation...
Okay, we gotta do it again to get to the third guy. We have to go all the way back, I think.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
Different angle.
The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Did not catch that.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Alice. All right, so there's a guy back in hold 1, man with no trousers and underpants. Then in hold 3, which is where we are, there's just one guy. And then there is, stands in the center of the front row.
Ours is not the
Try to
only
get-
military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Freeze.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right. Up.
Freeze. Freeze.
Right. Down.
Lee A. Myers.
Up.
Over here.
Right.
Good.
Down. Front. Down. Front. Getting back to the topic at hand. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great...
Damn it. Do I need to get that?
Snake,
that
respond!
guy again?
Snake! Snake!
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine...
Well, we'll see if we need the one.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps,
Freeze.
will play a central role in its military affairs.
Pretty sure we don't need.
Ours is not the only military
we do
project
save
devoted to Metal Gear development,
You're safe.
but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is
Freeze.
a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own
Although
Ray
this guy's
project.
gonna need to get out of the
But
way.
I promise you that they will not succeed.
Freeze. Freeze.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Snake, respond! Snake!
That
Snake!
book it. Okay, we have the plan set in motion.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear
Freeze.
development, but it cannot be more different in nature.
Grab him. I was like not facing him.
What's going on?
Like too close
Snake!
to him. He was facing behind him.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development,
Freeze.
but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Freeze.
It is a fact that players in
Freeze.
favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
He was crouched, so then he began to get down and crawl. There's enough.
Snake, you okay? Snake!
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 The shift in the balance
Freeze.
of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more
Freeze.
different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Freeze. Freeze.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Why is he running
I have a
that
daughter.
side?
And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children
All right, well, we'll
experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Frustrating, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
The shift in
Freeze.
the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a
If we
central
had
role
enough
in its
drinks, we
military
could, I
affairs.
guess, in theory, drink everyone in the back row. Then,
Ours
you
is
know,
not
move
the
one
only
row up at a
military
time.
project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the
Freeze.
Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Freeze.
It is a fact that players in
Freeze.
favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
No!
It is my
get
greatest
up.
wish never to have her or her children
Oh, Snake, you fuck.
experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a
this guy
better world
walk
for the
all the
future
way through?
generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Freeze.
Right.
Freeze.
Front.
Freeze.
Up. Down. Right. Front. Left. Down.
Freeze. Freeze.
To move on, Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater,
There we go.
move in undetected, and make its landing.
Rock Young. Got him. I'm gonna take a look. Was this guy in Very Easy? No, he wasn't. Okay. Alright, we need to go back to hold 1
On
now.
any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical.
Gotta take those photos as well.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with
What? What?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Keep trying.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
Okay, this would be easier to go back this way.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they
We're
will
allowed
not
music,
succeed.
magazine, or drink everyone.
I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror.
Is he the guy like in the middle of the crowd? Works like
Metal
that?
Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
He's in the middle of the crowd. We're about to see him. That guy?
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
You're going so slow down this.
George Sears.
I don't understand.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
What do we do? God, I'm
The shift in
here
the balance
again.
of
Had to all that climbing.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a
Well,
new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a
Have
central role in its military
46
affairs.
tranquilizer rounds. Is it possible? Is that enough? Get everyone? No.
Ours is not the
This room
only
here,
military
there's 1,
project
2,
devoted to
3,
Metal Gear
4,
development,
5,
but
6
it cannot be
rows
more
of
different in nature from the Navy.
7.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel
8.
to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Towards the front if it's the same amount.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our... I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her
That
children
guy.
experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower.
Go down.
It is the
lad.
ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Faster. That's-
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that
Alright.
nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you would have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Hoping I don't
Theirs
need
is
to
a
get
program that will add fuel to the
everyone
uncontrolled
just
fire of
do
nuclear
that.
proliferation. seem to be...
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
I'm gonna try, instead of going from this way, coming around from the front. Because the front, maybe I can work them
The
out.
shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact.
Good.
Players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project.
Freeze.
But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world.
Good.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Let's bank these first. I know I don't have a right side, so let's bank these first. Then we'll go and get Underpants Man. Dog tag. He's the last one. Last one we need. For this easy playthrough.
So,
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and
There's no
takes
one
them out
here
with a
the
massive
dog tag
firepower.
from. Yeah.
It is the ultimate weapon, and it's yours to guard. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Which room am I going to be in? I'm going to be in hold 3 again.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
Figure it out.
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
We'll figure it out.
It is a fact that players in favor of such policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Okay. Now, let's take this man. Okay.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
Freeze.
But even you will have heard
Freeze.
rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Wonderful. Zeeksk. How are you pronouncing the name? Esk? X-E-S-K? Perfect. That is everyone. Every single person. Okay. Now we just need to finish. We need to take these photos and then call it. Wonderful.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability.
Here.
NMD technology
the
linked
wrong-
to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
We got plenty of time left.
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
Oh wait. Not picture.
This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the
Okay,
ship.
I think we can bank these photos and we're done.
Intruder to the left!
Scared. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, that was it with that playthrough. Nice.
We, the
We're
Marines,
gonna double check
will lead the...
at the dog tag viewer to see if I missed any. There's a chance. Some of the boxes were already ticked off on this kind of spreadsheet here, and there's a chance I might have missed someone. I went ahead for the normal run checklist and unchecked everyone. Leopard. Okay, let's see. Item obtained. Right, infinite ammo. Nice. And that was a trophy. It's gonna be a wonderful way to end this first stream. Yeah, that Marines section is difficult. Tricky. Trying to get all of those guys. Cool. Let's double check. Fingers crossed. Oh, that we're having all of the dog tags on easy. I think for like the unlock stuff, it's like X amount of bandana. Crossed 100% on easy and on very easy. Excellent. Wonderful. On normal, there is a total of 32. Hard, there is 34. Okay. And on extreme, 33. Interesting, one less. Interesting. So yes, next time we pick up... Oh, this is... Sorry. Add 1 to all those numbers, because I forgot 0 is 1. But it's Olga, so it's not really a guard to get. Next time we play this game, because I think we're going to wind down for today. We've been doing it for 3 hours. And I have a podcast to record with the boys later today. Be keeping an eye out for that. A new episode will actually come up tomorrow, an episode Devin and I recorded a while back. But yes, like, subscribe, share, please, and thank you. Next week on Sunday, I believe, will be Kingdom Hearts 2. If not, maybe that's Saturday. I have to check my schedule, but it's one of those 2 days. It's next weekend. There will be a stream tomorrow, though, which is why this was today. There's a stream tomorrow. That is our next retro rotation stream. David will be playing Parappa the Rapper. He has never experienced this game before. Devin and I have both seen it. I think Devin said he played it, and I watched a playthrough. I never played it myself. So that'll be tomorrow. Please check it out if you would like. And yes, we will return with trophy hunting next weekend for Kingdom Hearts 2. This is going to be a longer one of these, by the way. This Metal Gear Solid 2 is going to be a long. We're going to be doing this game for quite a while. And this summer, starting with the 29th there, we're doing Summer of PS3. This was an idea I wanted to do a while back, literally 3 years ago. Whole summer, once a week, special PS3 streams. This time is focused around PlayStation Move. I have a whole bunch of games set up for that, including the Wonder Book games. We're doing all 4 of those on the 29th, 30th, 1st, and 2nd, with a special surprise related game on the 3rd. So yes, click the bell, notifications. You'll find out when this stuff goes live. But the scheduled streams will pop up probably next week. But yes, stream tomorrow. Check it out. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.